Secure your 20-inch cord to a tabletop surface. Now take a 30-inch cord and fold it in half so one end is shorter. I'm leaving the short end about 9 inches long. Then just attach that to the other cord with a lark's head knot. Now take another cord and repeat the same process. But when you attach this cord, you want to make sure that those two shorter cords are next to each other. Okay? These are going to be the filler cords for when we tie square knots. Okay, so once those are attached, those shorter cords should be in the middle. And now we're going to take the two longer and outer cords and tie 5 square knots in a row. So I'm going to start on the right side to make right-facing square knots. Now take 2 more cords and attach them the same way as before. Again, just make sure the two shorter ends are in the middle together. And then once again, tie 5 square knots in a row. And we're just going to repeat these sections of square knots 4 more times until we have a total of 6. Okay, once you have attached 6 of those little sections of square knots, we're going to bring in another piece of rope and we're going to lay it right on top of all the strings below the square knots. I'm going to secure one end of this cord down to my board. And now I'm going to attach all of these ropes to this one cord using double half hitch knots, starting on the left. going to take up my little cords from the tape. And I'm going to turn it around so that I have the back of those Lark's head knots and the back of those double half hitch knots. I am going to take these Lark's head knots and I'm going to fold them around, and I'm just going to attach the 2 filler cords that we tied all our ropes together with a double half hitch knot. So I just like to cross the left cord over the right and then tie that right cord around the left with the double half hitch knot. Okay, we're forming a circle here. Once you have that double half hitch knot tied, I'm just going to take those 2 ends once again and I'm just going to tie a standard knot just to lock this into place even more. Okay, so it's not going to come undone now. And then I'm going to take my scissors and trim off the ends. Now I'm going to turn it over so that I have the other end here. So find those 2 filler cords or leading ropes, and we're going to attach these together the same way. Okay, so I'm just going to cross that left over the right again, and then I'm going to tie the right around the left with a double half hitch knot. Just like that. Okay, now you're going to have this kind of rounded shape with all your cords sticking up at the top. So if you look here where we connected those 2 cords, one's going to be kind of already sticking up and the other's going to come down. So I like to take that down cord underneath the double half hitch knot roll and then pull it back through the hole so that it's up top with the others and not kind of sticking out in an odd place. So now our last step is we're going to make the stem of our little pumpkin by taking all these cords that are sticking up top and tying a gathering knot around them. So take that other cord and just place it right on top of all the other cords for your gathering knot. You want to start wrapping it where you want the length of your stem to end, okay? So I want mine to be about this tall, so that's where I'm going to start wrapping my ropes. Alright, so once you have your gathering knot formed, we're going to pull on each of these orange cords to help place the stem right down at the base and just smooth out any of those cords so that it looks as nice as it can. After I pull those cords through, I'm just going to kind of pinch and reshape my ring, okay, so you can kind of play around to make it look as perfect or imperfect as you want. You know, pumpkins aren't always perfectly round, so that is perfectly fine if yours is more oval or it has a few crinkles or anything like that. Okay? Now I'm going to go back to my gathering knot and just cut off my 2 brown cords once it is all placed where I want everything to be. Then I'm going to take a tapestry needle or any other object with a point and just push those brown cords back under the gathering knot that stick up. And lastly, I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off all the cords right where the gathering knot ends. And of course you can make your pumpkin with any color you would like. Here is a green pumpkin I made as well. So it's just a fun little craft, perfect for the fall. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss another video. And before we go, I just want to let you all know that I recently released my new macrame guides. There's a lot of great information within these guides all about macrame, so please check those out in the link in the description below if you would like to learn more. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and thank you so much for watching.